Today's reader submission is a little different. We have it in person. So this is Peyton Raymer, 17 years old. And Peyton, tell me about your first whip.
It is a 1991 MR2 Turbo that I originally got when I was 11 years old. It started off a little rough to say, and it was completely stock, which we liked about it because that means it hasn't been messed with or tracked or raced at the time.
There he is, a little bit of a change.
It's the original family who owned it. Had some spares, a lot of wear on the paint, tires, but engine was decent condition, which we liked about it. Had T-tops, and it was a stock 91.
Perfect. What can you tell me about the interior?
The interior was imported from Japan. Originally, it was not. It was very rough, very worn down. You could see the foam and all that poking through the leather. So we imported seats from Japan that were suede and leather, but they were set up for a right-hand drive. So we had to move the mechanics from my left-hand drive, and essentially I have two highly luxurious seats for both the passenger and the driver themselves.
Perfect. So I noticed you have different rims from from back when you originally got it, and some really nice aero pieces. Can you tell me a bit more about those?
Correct. So originally this car had 14-inch pizza cutters because they were so skinny. It was like a pizza cutter. We then put 245s in the rear on XXR wheels that I actually used with winnings from Toyota Fest. I sold an air intake and an RC car, which allowed me to afford such beautiful rims. And to complement the rims and wide tires, I had built an aero kit for it, cut out customly, perfect for my car, which also follows to the door line, where we had mounted 3D printed arches to make it flat on a curved surface. So that's a nice custom touch that we had put together. So I get asked about this piece a lot. It's what I call the pigeon catcher, because when I'm on the freeway, I always expect a pigeon to like get stuck in there. Originally, why I got this is because a lot of my friends went to the front of the car to see the engine. They'd say, "Pop the engine, let me see it." But since I added the pigeon catcher, nobody even asks. So this pigeon catcher is fully functional with a K&N air intake right underneath, so it gets a lot more airflow. So it's not just for looks. And so yeah, that is the piece. All in all, this car over the years has really come together really nicely. I'm very happy with the way it sits at the moment. No way in my wildest dreams would I have thought it would have come to this level at this time. But since I have been going to Toyota Fest ever since I first got it, this year I did get recognized and I did take home a medal. They said I had a very youthful view on an MR2 because most people keep it to the 90s looks. And they also awarded me with outstanding workmanship. Well, thanks MyFirstWhip for publishing my story. Until next time, deuces.